Okay, picture this. A normal office, so normal, you know the kind. Cubicles as far as the eye can see, grey walls, maybe a sad little plant. Everyone's typing away, click, clack, click, the coffee machine is gurgling. It's probably made coffee that tastes like despair. But hey, it's coffee, it's a Monday or maybe a Tuesday, does it matter? Every day feels the same until it doesn't. Now in this sea of beige we have our stars. Sarah and Ben, they're desk buddies. Well, desk across from each other buddies. They're usually pretty serious. Spreadsheets? Oh yeah. Reports due yesterday? You bet. So many meetings about meetings. But Ben had a little spark in his eye this morning, a little mischievous glint. You know that look. Someone's up to something, and it's probably going to be good, or messy. Ben decided to kick things off, and he went classic. You guys, he put Sarah's stapler in Jell-O. Yes, red Jell-O, her favorite bright red stapler, just floating in there, wiggling. He must have come in super early, like before the sun early. He placed it right on her desk, dead center. Then he tried to look busy, whistling innocently. The suspense was killing him. It was a true work of art, a wobbly, jiggly masterpiece.
Is that my stapler in Jell-O?
So she looks over at Ben. He's practically vibrating, trying not to laugh. She pokes the Jell-O. It jiggles. It's hypnotic. Then a smile, a giggle, then a full-on laugh.
Okay, Ben. Okay, challenge accepted.
The great office prank war had officially silently begun. This was going to be fun. Oh, so much fun. Sarah wasn't one to let a Jell-O stapler go unanswered. No way. She spent all day plotting during that super boring budget meeting, plotting, while pretending to analyze data, plotting. It had to be good. It had to be bigger than Jell-O. It needed flair, sparkle even. Yes, confetti, a confetti explosion. That's the ticket, but, you know, a safe one, mostly safe. For the office anyway, the next morning. Ben strolls in, coffee in hand, ready for another day. He sits down, reaches for his favorite pen. Click! And kaboom! Well, a party popper. Kaboom! Confetti. Everywhere. All over his monitor. In his keyboard. A little bit in his coffee. Poor guy. Bright, colourful, sparkly confetti. His entire cubicle looked like a unicorn had sneezed. A very glittery, very happy unicorn. It was a total confetti-pocalypse. Ben just sat there, frozen, confetti stuck to his forehead. He blinked. Then he saw Sarah peeking over her cubicle wall, trying so hard to look innocent, like an angel. An angel who just unleashed a glitter bomb. He had to laugh. It was pretty brilliant.
Okay, Sarah, okay, the game just got real. This was officially a prank war.
He needed a plan. Something clever, something chaotic. Ben's counterattack. Oh, it was sneaky. A fake email. He's a computer guy, you know. He whipped up an email, looked totally official, from HR, subject, urgent free pizza party, cafeteria now. He sent it to everyone. Everyone except Sarah, of course. People lost their minds. Pizza? Free? They stampeded to the cafeteria, which was, you guessed it, completely empty. No pizza, just disappointment. So much disappointment. The great pizza disappointment of 25, that's what they called it. People were grumbling. Then they figured it out. Ben, that rascal. Sarah watched the whole thing unfold from her desk. She was crying, laughing, silently, of course, into her sleeve.
Nice one.
She gave Ben a fist bump later. The whole office was buzzing. What would happen next? It was like watching a really funny TV show. Live. Time to get physical. Sarah's brilliant idea, an office chair race. Yes, down the main corridor during lunch break. Fewer executives around to witness the chaos. Ben was immediately in. This was his chance for glory. They souped up their chairs. Sarah added some questionable lubricant to her wheels. Ben had a secret weapon. Or, you know, a plan for some light sabotage. This was serious business. Bragging rights were on the line. And they're off. Sarah shot out like a rocket. Her chair was flying. Ben was lagging behind, or was he acting? Suddenly, Sarah's chair took a sharp right, straight into a pile of recycling bins. Oh, the humanity. Ben zoomed past, cackling. He'd loosened a wheel nut, just a tiny bit. Enough to cause a little detour. The crowd of 3 interns and the male guy went wild. Well, they clapped politely. Ben crossed the finish line. The champion, he did a victory lap. Or a victory swivel. Sarah emerged from the bins, covered in paper, but laughing. This was getting good, really good. Later that afternoon, Ben returned to his cubicle to find every single inch covered in sticky notes, bright pink sticky notes. Hundreds. His monitor, his keyboard, his mouse, his lucky bobblehead. Each note said, "You're next, champ." The message was clear. The message was... This was escalating, fast, they both knew. It was time for the grand finale, the big one. And get this, they both had the same idea, separately, a Rube Goldberg machine. You know, those crazy contraptions where a ball rolls, hits a domino, which tips a book, which launches a tiny car, all for a super simple task. Ben started hoarding supplies, string, pulleys, a toy dinosaur. It was going to be legendary. Sarah, not to be outdone, was also in her secret lab, her cubicle. After hours, She had marbles, rubber bands, a tiny catapult made from popsicle sticks. Her goal, to gently tip a cup of water onto Ben's desk plant. Ben's goal, to nudge Sarah's singing bass fish off its plaque. Harmless, right? They toiled away. The office felt like a mad scientist convention. So much quiet plotting. It was almost spooky. D-Day or P-Day, prank day. They counted down. 3, 2, 1, launch. Both machines sprang to life. Gears whirred, dominoes clattered, marbles raced. It was magnificent for about 5 seconds. Ben's machine went rogue. The dinosaur missed the fish entirely. Instead, it knocked over a giant bag of potting soil. All over his clean floor. A dirt disaster. Oh, the irony! And Sarah's machine, even better. The catapult didn't just tip the water, it launched the entire cup, which flew through the air and landed squarely on the shared office printer, which then started spewing blue ink everywhere. Blue ink geysers. They stared at the soil, at the blue ink spreading like an evil puddle. Their grand plans up in smoke or soil and ink. They looked at each other, and then they just burst out laughing uncontrollably. Pranks are fun, but laughing together, way better.